riding, covering more than 4,200 plus kilometers in next couple of weeks. Let me put it back onto the cruise mode. This is really fun to ride on the cruise mode.
This is our second day. We did 1 day trip from Kanyakumari till Madurai. It is a totally different experience for me. Usually these roads are national highways and tolls, and there will be nice roads all the way till Srinagar.
We reached the city of temple yesterday in Madurai, and today morning we are here at Meenakshi Amman temple to pay our visit and also to make sure we offer our prayers here and get the blessing to ride this all the way from Kanyakumari to Kashmir on Bounce Infinity electric scooter. So let's go inside, pay our visit, and we'll see you later. இது பவுன்ஸ் இன்ஃபினிட்டி புதுசா லான்ச் பிரைஸ் 65,000.
ஆக்சுவலி இதில் தான் நாங்கள் கன்னியாகுமரியிலேருந்து காஷ்மீர் இப்போ கிளம்புறோம். ஃப்ரம் கன்னியாகுமரி டு காஷ்மீர் நாங்கள் அதில் தான் போகிறோம். ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் ஒரு ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்துருவோம். ஈவினிங் ஃபுல்லாக ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்து சார்ஜ் பண்ணுவோம்.
எவ்ரிடே 5 பேட்டரி சார்ஜ்,
5 பேட்டரி சார்ஜ் பண்ணுவோம்.
Time to say bye to the city of temples. That's Madurai, and on our way to Salem now. We just finished our breakfast. I think Madurai we haven't explored much the way we could have. The food, culinary culture here is absolutely stunning. The little bit that we could explore, that was last night dinner or this morning breakfast, I think it is absolutely stunning. I would definitely want to come back here, visit more places, and also check out all the culinaries here and explore more. So maybe Bounce will give me the next option again to come here soon to do this. While having said that, let's start our journey now to our next destination, which is Salem today, which is another 230-40 kilometers from here. So it's going to be easy 5-6 hours journey today. So let's have fun on the way. Journey continues from Madurai to Salem today. So it's another good 3.5 hours ride from Madurai to Salem. The roads are superb, fantastic roads. I wanted to actually explore more at Madurai, but then we reached only by 5 in the evening yesterday, hence could not explore much, and it was our first day of the ride, so the fatigue kicked in by the time we reached the hotel. But today it should be fine. Had enough rest, and yesterday the weather was absolutely crazy. Hope it is not today that way. Looking forward to some good riding condition today. Weather forecast says Salem is about 29 degrees. So if that's the case, it's going to be a good ride today. So far, Bounce is keeping up very well with what I wanted and what it's delivering. In city, absolutely no worries. Easy to maneuver around the city. You can get from point A to point B in a jiffy. get into the corners very easily. The range is good enough for a day's use without a problem. And also when it comes to the speed, for city usage, the speed is more than enough. And also talking from the suspension point of view, it's good suspension. It takes up the beating for the city use comfortably, no hassles at all. A highway, it's flat out straight road, so I don't really have to complain much about the highway bit. So day 2 of our ride, Madurai to Salem. So far we've done about 4 swaps of the battery, or probably 5 swap in fact. So I did the swap this morning before I started the ride. So basically this is the 6th battery that I'm using currently now. So we've done with 5 swap as of now. The best part is the way people actually look at you when you're riding this, and when you park it, the kind of eyeballs that you're getting. Everybody comes to you and says, what scooter is this? Is it an electric scooter? What's the price? What's the mileage? And when I say I'm doing a K2K, you need to see the expression on their face. It's like, what? Are you serious? Are you doing a K2K on an electric scooter? And probably they're thinking this guy is not kids. It's just bonkers to actually use an electric scooter to do K2K. But then when I explain them the procedure, how I'm going about it, and it's just not the regular stuff, that's when they really appreciate the fact that what's been done or what we intend to do. So another milestone here, Dindigul is about 60 kilometers and Bangalore is 426 kilometers. Well, we are not going to Bangalore today, we are going to Salem, and from Salem it's going to be Bangalore. Look at that mountain ranges, very beautiful scenic place to ride here. Nice greenery around, a lot of vegetation here, good number of coconut trees, and then the mountain ranges from here is absolutely breathtaking view. Well, I've still not got on the cruise mode yet. We'll be activating it very soon. That's my go-to option when I'm on highway on Bounce Infinity. It's so convenient. You just put it on the cruise mode and then make sure you just handle the scooter well and then keep going. Not too much that you need to do once you're on the cruise mode. We'll try to cover as many kilometers as possible by 11 o'clock. And wow, it's so beautiful in this part of the country, especially the highways. It's nice, straight, clear vision, and the highways are very well maintained. And here we go, the cruise mode is on, locked at 64 kilometers. This view is just getting better and better and better as we munch more kilometers. What was just looking like mountain ranges a couple of kilometers away, look at this beauty now. It's just absolutely a breathtaking view. See the layers of these. I mean, so many layers, and that's the nature's beauty. Wow. What better way to complement the nature by riding an electric scooter on this highway? And this is, yes, future of mobility for sure, and also sustainable mobility. I mean, if we have to maintain our greenery going forward like this, if not today, tomorrow, we have to adopt to EVs. And there's a lot of learning that I'm also going through this journey. It's just about the second day of a ride, but then there's so much that I
have come to know about electric scooter, riding this for the last 250 odd kilometers, and today another 250 odd kilometers. You take time to get adjusted to it, because all this while you've been riding IC engines, and suddenly the shift might be a little overwhelming sometime. But then once you start riding, that's when you really understand the beauty of riding an electric scooter, and slowly maybe start appreciating how this works and how this actually can be a part of your regular life. While the goal of this journey is to see how strong is this scooter and how it is built, and can it withstand our adventure for riding from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, and will it be still remaining in one single piece and will be able to reach. So that's the whole idea, just to see that. And also, so the range shown here is about 6 kilometers from now, so it's time to change or swap the battery, and this will be the first swap of the day and the 6th swap in the journey. So what was told yesterday was let's not drain the battery completely, let's start charging it. Let's swap the battery when there is about 5 kilometer range. That is because the battery will charge faster. If you drain the battery completely, it might take a little longer time to charge. Otherwise it takes about 3 hours to charge completely. So today what the strategy that I'm going to use is swap it when it's about 5 kilometers or so. So at about 6, it's showing 6, so another kilometer or so I'm going to stop, and I'm going to swap the battery with the new one. So this morning when we started, we swapped. That was the 5th swap. Then now is the first swap for the ride. So this is going to be the 6th swap of the day. So I'm going to swap the battery now.
This is going to be a 6th swap and the first swap for the day. And then now we are changing it again. So this is going to be the first swap. So totally the 6th swap of the ride.
Just done with the swap now, and yes, we're ready to go for the next 55 kilometer comfortably. So consider it as 50 kilometers, because once it has about 5 kilometer range, I'm gonna swap the battery again. So next 50 kilometers, no issues. So let me just put this on cruise mode, lock it at 60-65 kilometers, and then keep going.
ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕನ್ಯಾಕುಮಾರಿಯಿಂದ ರೈಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ನಾವು 11:30ಗೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಿಸಿಲು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ 1:30ಯಿಂದ ರೈಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಮಧುರೈಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಬಂದು 5 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ನಮಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಬಂದು 5 ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗನೇ ಸ್ವಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿನ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ರೈಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Pleasantly surprised today with the weather. It's really good so far. It's about 10 o'clock. Yesterday at 10, my god, it was scorching hot. But then today it's really good, very comfortable. Still can continue riding, and I don't think so I would want to take a break at 11. Yesterday we just could not be on roads. So thank you weather god for keeping things good for us. So far so good. It's comfortable scenes, and it's about 2 hours and 20 minutes to our location in Salem. That's the place where we're gonna stay. 7 kilometers from now I will have to stop and swap the battery. and put the new one. Look at that. That's one of the windmill fan been carried, and that's for sustainable living. Look at that. So done with the swap number 7, and we're on our way. So today it has been a very pleasant day to ride, and I'm just getting more comfortable day by day riding this. So this is the second day, and I'm just getting more comfortable with it. I'm getting one with the scooter, and trying to understand what's the best way to ride this, and also how actually I can make the best of this ride. So it's both way around. So that way it's like just very good. So I'm just getting comfortable and getting into the groove. That's all I can say. I'm just getting into the groove now. So we've done about 350 odd kilometers so far from Kanyakumari. So yesterday was about 250 kilometers. So today we've already done about 100 kilometers. Another 150 kilometers to go from here till Salem, or the place that we are going to stay today, our final location for the day. And look at the scenery, look at the sky. It's just very dramatic. You see that mountain, beautiful mountain, and very dramatic location around. It's not easy to actually film. Look at all the crew sitting on the tub, and it's really difficult to kind of video shoot this way, but then all the challenges, these guys are ready for it. So let's go. Very hard working guys. So we're about 2 hours 13 minutes away, around 145 kilometers. There's one interesting trivia about this highway that's from Madurai to Salem. Here you'll find a lot of bakeries in either sides, rather than in a restaurant. You would not find a regular restaurant. Instead of a regular restaurant, you'll see a lot of bakeries and sweet shops where they serve some snacks and sweets and all of it. And finding a restaurant is not that easy. You will get a restaurant. I wouldn't say you don't get, but then you'll find more bakeries often than a restaurant where you can go and have your lunch or dinner. That's something that I've observed while riding from Madurai to Salem, and that was similar while we were riding from Kanyakumari to Madurai as well. But while traveling from Kanyakumari to Madurai, it wasn't as obvious as while I'm riding from Madurai to Salem. A lot of sweet shops, a lot of them, and snack shops where they serve maybe samosa, chaats, and all those things, and not proper food like a lunch or a dinner. Not too sure about them. At least it says bakery. The names are bakery and sweet shops. So that's something I wanted to share. That's I think it's in that Tamil Nadu range. I'm not too sure if it's in this range. It's like that, or only it's in this particular region of the country where there are a lot of sweet shops. People like to have short snacks than having a meal or something. So here the bridge that we are going to cross is the Cauvery river under us. So this is the Karnataka Cauvery river, what you can see below, and this is the bridge that I'm going to cross now. There's not much of a water here though. It's not yet rained, so the monsoon has still not come here. It's not still rained, so it's kind of dry. So if you come during monsoon, I'm sure it's going to be full, completely full, and that's the bridge that we're crossing. It's quite a long bridge. It's not like a normal small bridge. It's quite a long bridge that you need to cover though. And you see there, the milestone says Bangalore is 276 kilometers, Salem is 80 kilometers, Namakkal is 20, and Vellore is 2 kilometers. Seems to be like a checkpost. Yep. And we continue. So you take a left here is Vellore. And this is going to be our 8th swap that we'll be doing.
We've used about 9 batteries now. Let's change this. So here we go. That's the 9th battery for the day. And yep. So we've successfully completed close to about 250 plus another 150 kilometers, close to about 400 kilometers so far, and a little bit more to go, about 115 kilometers towards the next location, which is Salem. So without wasting any time, let's continue our ride and do what we do the best.
In Salem city now, and going towards our lunch point. So boys have planned to go to Ambu Star Biryani. I think they might have reached there. Yes, they have. And here is our backup car. And here we stop.
It's been quite a long day today. We haven't taken any break. We directly came to Salem because the weather was very, very pleasant and favorable. So we've come here for our lunch break at Star Biryani. So let's try the culinary here and tell you how's the biryani at Salem. We could not explore Madurai like I mentioned in the breakfast. So we'll definitely explore Salem now.
It's time to finally reach our location for the day after the good lunch that we had at Star Biryani. So today again we've booked a service apartment for obvious reasons that we get to charge and there will be multiple points. This place is called Windsor Apartment, I believe, something like that. So heading to that place now, should be there about in a minute. So it's been a lovely day today, good riding day, good weather in fact. So best part was the weather, because of which we had a good ride and we didn't take any break. This is the apartment, Windsor Apartment.
We've reached Salem finally and it was a very good ride today. So we reached here by about 1:30 or 2 in the afternoon. We've settled down. This is our space for the day. We've hired a 3 BHK. The team is comfortable. You can see things all around the place. So everybody is just getting comfortable. And the best part, what we've done is, let me show you. We've got rain god with us. So that's why today's riding conditions were one of the best riding conditions. So we could actually pace up. We could keep up with the timing and we didn't take a break at all. Like yesterday we did take a break. The weather was absolutely crazy. It was too hot, we could not ride. But today because of this, we could actually ride. And it just started raining a while back. So hopefully tomorrow's ride is going to be comfortable. Hope it does not rain, but at the same time it should not be hot. That's what I'm looking at. So yes, we'll see you in a bit. So a lot of calories gained after having a good breakfast. So time to head towards Bangalore, which is our location, final location for the day.